Injustice 2 Update 1.12 is already available on Xbox One, but the fighting game's November patch will be arriving a week later on PlayStation 4. It'll be worth a delay, though, as the update brings with it a bunch of character tweaks. You can check out all of the changes in the Injustice 2 Update 1.12 patch notes. Check out the Injustice 2 Update 1.12 patch notes. Below general gameplay fixes. Patch is live on Xbox, will arrive on PS4 early next week. General and online stability improvements. Added support for Xbox One X, including improved shadow quality, enhanced motion blur, better depth of field, overall higher quality post-processing, increased character detail, higher resolution, and HDR support. Improved rewards for completing Guild Multiverse tiers. Various move list corrections and improvements to AI logic. Legendary multiverse portals are now available for Captain Cold, Cyborg, Dr. Fate, Firestorm, Green Arrow, Poison Ivy, and Robin. Fixed some credits. Motherbox Multiverse exploits the meta challenge "Don't spend any meter during the match" is no longer affected by an opponent's meter draining attacks. Multiverse sidekicks now have a 3 2/3 second cooldown with 7 seconds. Fixed many instances of the indicator incorrectly displaying counter instead of punish. Fixed a bug which was causing down medium attacks to not be invulnerable to high attacks during some of their recovery frames when continuing to hold down background bounce. Environmental interactions are now more consistent for all character regardless of facing and stance. Fixed an issue with alternate controls that allowed some special moves to be executed with shortcuts during pre-jump frames while input shortcuts option was turned off. Acrobat Gadget characters. Bomb environmental interactions now jump. Plant the bomb 6 frames faster, have 14 fewer startup frames, hit mid was unblockable, and the jumps travel a shorter distance. New nth metal shaders are available for some characters. Stage-specific fix. Arkham Asylum bench throw environmental interaction now hits mid was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Atlantis big globe throw globe cluster throw environmental interaction now hit overhead was unblockable, and do 15 base damage up from 10. Atlantis Aquarium bomb environmental interaction now hits mid was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Brainiac's ship drone throw environmental interaction now hits overhead was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Fortress of Solitude ice wall punch environmental interaction now hits overhead was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Gorilla City dinosaur skull throw environmental interaction Kudu slam environmental interaction now hit overhead was unblockable, and do 15 base damage up from 10. Gotham City Anubis statue slam environmental interaction now hits overhead was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Joker's Playground fortune teller throw environmental interaction now hits overhead was unblockable, and does 15 base damage up from 10. Joker's Playground barrel throw barrel roll environmental interactions now hit mid was unblockable, and do 15 base damage up from 10. Contact gargoyle throw environmental interaction now hits mid was unblockable, and does 15 base damage from 10%. Contact tablet slam environmental interaction now hits overhead was unblockable, and does 15 base damage from 10%. Contact pyramid punch environmental interaction starts up 4 frames slower, had its hit region adjusted and can no longer hit opponents in the air. Metropolis hitting opponent with the diving helmet environmental interaction causes a different reaction. Metropolis fixed visual issue with some super moves showing floating kegs during their cinematics. Hard Sun prison hang and course wing environmental interaction hit reaction has been changed, is now mid was unblockable, and recovers fast air. A ton of character specific changes can be found over at the official website. Injustice 2 Update 1.12 is available now on Xbox One, and is coming to PlayStation 4 next week. Source: Warner Brothers.